Happy Wednesday. So, 2 weeks from today, the book's coming out, and I'm super excited. And I just wanted to drop in this week just to have a bit of a chat. I am feeling better. So, thank you so much for everyone's well wishes and all the freaking energy, healing, and love. I really am just so grateful. Yeah, just like people are just freaking awesome, basically. So I wanted to speak a bit about a few posts that I made over the last week, and just a few things that came up for me. And I thought um, there might be some things here that might resonate with you, and yeah, it might just something might go bang in your head. So it was on full moon. I was journaling on the day, and I was in that space, and I wrote about this where I basically I had this phrase that just popped into my head and was like, I'm all in. And I was sitting and I was like literally like feeling through my body, and I was feeling in myself, and I was like, where in my life am I not all in? And obviously a big part of my life is my business and my clients and all of that type of stuff. And like with my family, like I'm all in there. Like it just like everything feels good. Everything is like going really well. And I'm like, I'm all in there. And then I was like in my business and like my messages and what I'm trying to do in the world and all of that. And I was like, I want to be all in there. And I felt, and I couldn't find any resistance in myself to what I was currently creating at this point in time. Because I mean, if you asked me a year ago, I would have been like, oh, I'm struggling with my voice, and how to just be more real and how to show up more and all that type of stuff. But at the minute, I've kind of like gotten to the point, and I think writing the book really helped me to be in that space where I am really okay with who I am, what I'm sharing, what my message is, all of that. So I was like, I'm all in. Like I'm literally like, I don't have anything in me that is jarring against my trajectory of what I am creating at the minute. But I was kind of like there was this space where it was like, so what do you actually want? Like the discussion I was having with myself, so what is it that you want? And I'd had so many messages come through in the week before about like, so what do you want? What do you want to create? What is it that you want? Because for me, it's like, well, I've got everything I want. I'm happy, like life's good, all of that. And I think like a lot of times people will be like, oh, I want more money or I want more this. And I'm like, but actually, like I'm in a good space. There's nothing that I really need, but what is it that I want? And then I was like thinking about it, and I was saying, well, I just want to expand my reach of my voice. I just want my voice, my book, my videos, like what I do and the work that I do. I wanted to reach more people. That's what I really want. I want to be able to reach more people. And I didn't go into the how, and I didn't go into the like, I just wrote down as I was journaling, that's all I want. I want my reach to be expanded. That's what I want at this point in time. And that's probably going to change in like 3 weeks' time or 2 weeks' time or in a month's time. It will be different again. But at this point in time, that is what I want. Um, and so that was interesting. So I just wrote it down. Then I got sick. I was on my back. I was busy receiving, and that was just really lovely. And then this week, since I've been back at work and everything is like I'm feeling a bit better, all of these opportunities started dropping in. Okay. So when I say drop in, I mean I had multiple hunches this week on things to do. When you get that moment, you're like, I need to message this person. I need to check this out. I need to speak to this one. I need to do that. And I just went with what I felt inside of me. There were these little hunches, and I just allowed myself to go with them. And one of them created a beautiful big opportunity for my book, which I'm very grateful for. But it was a hunch that I needed to follow. So there was like an idea, and I had the opportunity to take that idea and get all in my head about it. So I was like, oh, but I can't do this. And who messages someone about their book and go, blah, 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 listen, this is what I want to do. Do you fancy? It was just this like like all of the doubt in me was like, you can't do that. And something just kept on pushing me, going, just message, just send the message and see what happens. The worst that can happen is the person can say no. But the person said yes. And that just went boom. And it's like very exciting and very amazing. And I'm really happy about that. But my point here is that I had my voice of doubt. Okay. Like I had that voice of doubt, but it was such a beautiful moment of manifestation because I had said to the universe, I want to expand. And boom, the universe said to me, here's an opportunity. But I could have chosen to have not gone with it. And I could have chosen to listen to the voice of doubt. Now, I was actually having a chat with one of my clients this morning, and we spoke about this incident. And like, she said something really, really interesting to me, because she said, I thought to myself, wow, look at how Yolandi is manifesting things so quickly, and it's just dropping in. And then I said to her, but the voice of doubt was there, but I chose not to listen to the voice of doubt. I just went like, screw this, I'm just going to try, and it worked, right? But if I'd listened to the voice of doubt, the opportunity wouldn't have manifested. Okay. So my involvement in the manifestation process there was me to, like, not allowing doubt to take away the opportunity. Okay. So I think what happens often is people are always going, oh, I manifested this and I manifested that. But what they forget to tell you is that the voice of doubt was there, because I think all of us have always got the little voice of doubt. The little voice of doubt is always there. No one walks around going, I'm so fucking cool, I'm just going to get everything right. We're always questioning ourselves. We're always doubting ourselves. We're always second guessing ourselves. We're always like worrying about, like, what is the scenarios that can happen. But if we don't just temper it, just put it down for a minute and just do it anyway, like, we miss out. And I was literally thinking about, like, I stood there with my phone in my hand, like busy typing the message. I'm like, oh, this feels really uncomfortable, but I'm just going to do it. But it was just like, I could have chosen not to do it. So what I want to bring in today is, like, for all of for all of us who are like forever looking at everyone talking about like manifestation and law of attraction and all of that type of stuff, it's like there's still very real human experiences that come with manifesting. Okay, it is not, I think that the problem is that the way these things get sold to us in the media is like, it's like this, and I'm fucking on fire, look at me go. It's not that, right? It's not the reality of manifestation. Manifestation involves doubt. Manifestation involves you questioning yourself and being insecure about it and not sure about it, because that's just the nature of being human. You're never going to run away from the little voice of doubt in your head. And as much as you think you can, like, it's always going to be there. No matter how much self-worth work you do, how much you love the shit out of yourself, how much you freaking do your daily mantras, whatever the hell you do, right? Like, it's always gonna be there. You cannot get away from it. And I think for me, anyone who tells us that that's not going to happen to you is seriously bullshit. Like, I call total bullshit on that. And I think it's time that we start being honest about the fact that we all doubt. I don't care how confident you are, and I see myself as quite a confident human being, I still doubt my choices. I still doubt what happens, or what's going to happen, or how is this going to work? Will anyone want this? Blah, blah. I mean, I'm still in doubt about my book. Like, I'm waiting for you guys to read it, and then what if someone doesn't like it? But fuck it, like, it doesn't matter, right? Like, that's always going to be there. I cannot get away from it, but I can be aware of it, and I can see it for what it is, and I can go, love you, babe, just sit on the side there while I quickly finish this message and create manifestation, while I quickly do this and create something beautiful in my life. Okay, so I think it's really important that the whole doubt thing it's just like we just have to get into acceptance. We have to get into acceptance that fear will be in our lives. We have to get into acceptance that doubt will be in our lives. It's the human things that keep us alive. Like, if I wasn't scared of doing things that's out of my comfort zone, then I would be a robot. I would be dead, basically. Okay. Our natural instinct as human beings are to preserve our safety, is to keep ourselves safe. That is like the most fundamental part of your existence on this planet, is survival. You cannot, it's an instinctual thing that you cannot run away from. So every time you do something that makes you feel like you're out of your comfort zone, you're out of where you feel safe, your instincts kick in, your doubt's going to come up, your fear's going to come up. And that is normal. This is all so freaking normal. So, yeah. So I think my message today is just that, like, if you've been sitting with the, oh my goodness, how much more self-worth work do I need to do? And how much more self-love work do I need to do? And how much like more do I need to do to get the voice to stop? The voice is not going to fucking stop. Boom. That's it. Like mic drop. Guess what? So just get into the space of like accepting that the voice is there, and like seeing the voice and acknowledging the voice, and like, you know, there might be some stuff that you need to look at, there might be some shadow work that you need to do. But I also think we're a bit in that space where we like we do overcomplicate things, and sometimes it's just what it is. I was in doubt, I did it, it worked, yay, I manifested, fabulous. Okay, so, and it's just like, have some grace with yourself. Just be in that space where you have some grace with yourself. You allow yourself to feel the fear, you allow yourself to feel the doubt, and then proceed. Okay, it's okay. We're all going through it, and there's nothing wrong with you, and you don't have to think you're less or inferior or whatever, because it's freaking normal, and it needs to be normalized. Like doubt and fear needs to be normalized. It's part of your human experience, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Okay, so that's just that is my message for this week. It's okay to be there, and I'm so excited about the book. And if you have ordered your copy, thank you. If you haven't yet, please order a copy. If you don't want to order a copy, that's also fine. It's all good. I'm just really in that space at the minute where I am allowing her to do what she wants and not putting any pressure on myself with any of this. So it's really like, it's quite a liberating space to be in, where I'm just listening to my guidance and showing up when I feel called to speak about her and my work and everything that I do. So I will be hosting a book blessing ritual on the 22nd of July. I specifically chose that date because it is Mary Magdalene Feast Day. And yeah, and I want to just honor like her memory as well, and working with her. And I do feel she was a very big part of the book and just my whole journey. So I will be hosting a little get together on Zoom. So if you do fancy joining us, just to come and do a little ritual together, that would be really, really awesome. And then on the 22nd, the 26th of July is Planetary New Year. So the Project Earthwork team, we are going to do a big kick-ass meditation with sound healing and channeling, and a meditation and all of the good stuff there. So if you want to join us, please do feel free. It's really going to be a joyous celebration of like giving thanks to the earth and just working with beautiful energies with her, and doing what we do best. It's just like really like sending all our heart love out to the universe and to the world and to the earth and all of that good stuff. So if you fancy joining us, please do. And then the other thing is also on 8/8 on the Lionsgate portal, I will be hosting a meditation myself where I will be doing activations. So if you want to join me for Lionsgate portal, so there's lots happening, lots of free meditations happening this month. So please do join. Yeah, and then I will see you next week. I'm off camping to go on a bit of a family holiday tomorrow, so I'm very excited. My last day of working today. Yeah, so I'll see you next week. But just, yeah, look after yourself, be kind. Everything is feeling a little bit like less intense, even though the chaos is happening out there. Like, just like keep coming back here, keep coming back into your heart and getting out of the chaos of the world and back into your own space. Get back in your lane, back in your little place, and like reconnect with yourself. That feels really important. Okay, so have a beautiful day further, and thank you so much for listening.